Everybody, get ready. We got the rumble going on. It's segments. We're back. Segment 2. This segment is brought to you by Home Depot and Arthur Blank. I'd like to thank you, Mr. Blank. It's also brought to you by Apple products. That's right, the Apple products. So here we go. We're talking a little pound for pound. Who is the best spiders in the world, pound for pound? You know, you got Ring Magazine's list. You got all these guys. Man, I've already seen so many damn transitional boxing lists. They're pretty close. We're going to touch on that, but first we're going to touch on a little Fury Klitschko 2. And can Fury actually beat Klitschko again with the same gimmicks? And I call them gimmicks, guys. And y'all know what I'm thinking. I predicted the damn fight. I predicted Fury to win first time. I asked Michael Montero. He'll tell you. And Steve Kim, guys. I predicted him to win the first time. By them gimmicks. Just with the gimmicks. Because he was scared to get off, man. He couldn't get off. If he'd have ever loaded that overhand right, good night, Fury. Good night. It's over. If anybody out here in this world of boxing thinks that Fury is the best heavyweight in the world, needs to check up from the neck up, guys. He's about the 4th or 5th best heavyweight in the world, and I'm not joking. I mean, it's Klitschko's better pound on a daily basis. Anthony Joshua, Louis Ortiz. We could arguably say Deontay Windmill Wilder, Povetkin. These are guys I think could beat him at will. But that's just my opinion. We're going to get into what we talked about, what we said we was going to do. We're going to do a little pound for pound talk. Our top 10 pound for pound list, as we do every 3 months. And we compare it kind of to Ring Magazine's silly list they get. They got it. I don't know what their silly list is. Somebody find their silly list for me. Ring Magazine's silly list. Yeah, it's terrible. Nah, I'm just joking, man. I used to vote for Ring Magazine. Be one of the voters. And their list ain't as far off as ours. Ain't far from ours. We're going to start at number 10, guys. And number 10, fighting out of Japan. He's 25-0-2. His name is Yamanaka. Yes, sir, Yamanaka. All right. Number 9. Coming out of the UK. Thanks to this glorious victory on the 30th of July, we're going with Carl Frampton, 23-0. I really love the way Frampton gets it in. Oh, yeah, he does. The kid can go in and out. Now, I've had some problems here with these lists, man. I have to really sit down and think. You know, whenever I do these lists, because they're driving you crazy. Some of these things drive you crazy. Number 7 and 8, I flip-flop on a lot. Number 8, this week I have Naoya Inoue. 10-0 with 8 KOs out of Japan. I don't have Carrot Top or Canelo Chicken Shit Alvarez, as Ring Magazine does. I still cannot figure out how that happened. And I know I'm gonna make a lot of people mad at me by saying this. But the guy, man, what he's done is showed nothing but cowardice. I hope he does get in the ring with Golovkin. I hope he does get in the ring with whoever. But my gosh, man, what you're talking about him doing, what he did is unheard of in the sport of boxing. It's completely unheard of. It just don't happen. But he done it. All right. Let's move on down to number 7. At number 7, I have Juan Francisco Estrada. This might be the one man that I think can beat Roman Gonzalez at flyweight. Might be the one man I think can beat him. if given a second shot at him. And Gonzalez is as good as it gets, guys. Pound per pound, as good as it gets. He's been rings number 1 for a long, long time. All right, number 6. And I think he's rated too low. I really do. And but it's Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko, coming off that big win against Rocky Martinez. I mean, what he did against Martinez was special. It was special. But everything he does is pretty damn special when you look back at it. You watch him turn a guy completely around, hit him from the other side. I don't know, man. He's just amazing. He's amazing. Arguably the most skilled fighter the planet's ever seen. If you get a chance, go on YouTube and watch his tennis ball workouts and stuff. The kid is just unbelievable. He's 25 years old. He's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. I remember seeing him in 07 at the Worlds in Chicago. And that's when his loss is only loss. That's his only loss ever. I don't count the Salido shit. You know Salido won't get back in the damn ring with him. It'll take a lot less damn money to get back in the ring with somebody else than he will to get back in the ring with Vasily Lomachenko. I don't blame him. Can't say as I blame him. One bit. Hell no. I would too. Let's get real. At number 5. And boy, this is where I really start separating from the guys down there at Golden Boy Promotions and Ring Magazine. I got Sergey Kovalev at number 5. He has been as high as number 3 on my list. But right now, I got Sergey Kovalev at number 5. And he's 30-0 with 30-0-1, 26 KOs. Very impressive, dangerous fighter. Getting ready to go into the fight of the year for no doubt. I mean, the guy he's getting ready to fight is amazing. Andre Ward, I can't wait for the fight. I'm just beside myself for November the 19th. Here we come. T-Mobile Arena on the way, baby. Here we come. All right. Number 4. You just seen him put on a clinic against Victor Pastel. Terrence Crawford. I believe at 140 he's unbeatable. At 147 he may be the second best in the world. And I know that's funny because I say pound per pound he's number 4. Alright? But yet I say it at 147 he may be the second best. Do I have a 147 guy rated above him? No, I don't. But I think Earl Spence Jr. is the truth. And we shall soon see, I guess. Alright. At number 3, we match dead on the money with Ring Magazine here. That's Gennady Triple G Golovkin. Get used to the name, fellas. For the next 3 to 4 years, he will dominate this sport. Get used to the name, guys. He's also due to be on the show here before too long. We're going to talk good boy stuff, talk about good boy and good boys and good boys, stuff like that. You know, it's all I know he says. But I'm just joking. But he's actually a very nice guy, very humble guy, superb guy once you meet him. At number 2, I got Ramon Gonzalez, fighting out of Nicaragua. 45-0 with 38 KOs. I know what you're thinking. How did he go from number 1 to number 2? Well, I'm going to tell you how that happened. I'm going off of what I believe is going to happen. More than what I believe has happened. Andre Ward is my number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world. Without question. And what I love about him and what any boxing genius ought to love about him is the man takes away your damn strengths. He takes away what you do best and uses it against you. Who else can you say does that? That isn't retired? Who else can you say does that isn't retired? Let's think about it a minute. I'll give you time. Think. Call me. You can always call me. That's 706. That's 496 6535. 706 496 6535. Join us live right here. And let me know what you think, because there's just no way in hell that I think Roman Gonzalez is more skilled than Andre Ward. I think the three most skilled fighters in the world. Now, you got an honorable mention still. Guillermo Rigondeaux, which a lot of people I've seen him as high as number one on some guys' list. I don't even remember the guy's name. Allen or something. That was a joke. You can't put that man at number one. Is he great? Is he skilled? Yes. He's been knocked down, man. Stuff's happened to him. He slips up. His footwork ain't the best in the world, but it's pretty damn good. There's so much more to the game of boxing. They're dodging punches, man. They're hitting and not getting hit. There's so much more to it. So much more foot placement, stuff like this. Any trainer will tell you, any trainer worth his salt will tell you, it starts from the ground up. Ain't nobody builds a damn house and starts with a second story. Nobody. Nobody builds a house, starts with a second story. Andre Ward, his foundation is his footwork. Just like Vasily Lomachenko. Their foot placement is what makes them such great fighters. Without a doubt. Their foot placement is what makes them such great fighters, without question. Alright? Now, that's why I believe they're the two most skilled fighters in the world. Now, Rigondeaux is right there with, he's close. Number three, I think skilled is, and I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, man. A lot of flack for this one. Gennady Golovkin. So watch him. Watch what he does. If he's in there with somebody with power, he respects that power and boxes them. And he don't just box them. He boxes the damn head off. He's about jabbed David Lemieux's head in the next month. There wasn't no doubt about it. He got in there with a thug that was a joke. That's one thing I got to say about Golovkin, is I wish he had a lot better resume, but it really isn't his fault. I hope he steps up and fights Andre Ward. But I can't see it happening at 175. I think somebody, Corey Bradshaw talked the other day on one of his YouTube channels or some shit. I don't know. It's not happening, man. They're not fighting at 175. The man walks around at 170, 172. You want him to step up to 175 and fight Ward? It's not going to happen. Get real. Get real. I listen to some of these rants and raves, man. I can make shows about y'all's rants and raves. I really could. We want to end tonight.